Fire and spit.
Fire and spit.
That's a blast from the bellows. Won't fix the forge, but at least I can forget about my troubles for a while.
Like what?
Well, things aren't as bad since you got this place running again. But we still got Olvin grating the gears about his concession decree. If you don't put that down, I'll come over there and show you how that game ends. Anyway, right now, I'm just worried about those refugees out from Sunfall. To come all this way enduring Forge knows what.
Shadow Carja refugees. What are they doing in the Daunt?
Looking for a new home, I gather. They're camped out by an old trailhead, southwest of here. And therein lies the problem. A Stormbird crashed up on the cliffs last week, and Talon Cleanbrokers had his eye on the salvage ever since. But the refugees have barred entrance. Mustn't interrupt their sun-scorched ritual. Something about finding a twilight path.
Huh. I never heard them talk about that before.
Yeah, well, these particular Shadow Carja are an odd bunch. But overall, they're peaceful folk. Not that it matters to Talon. He'll crack some heads to get to that salvage. Maybe you could swing by, convince him to set up camp somewhere else?
So about Olvind.
Around here, everything's about Olvind.
How'd he end up in charge?
He got here early, like a squirrel smelling a fat nut. He knew rebuilding Barren Light would need stone and timber. So he jangled purses all over Mainspring, getting investors to front claims on anything in the Daunt that might be worth a damn. Thing is, all the bankers back home know that this is Carja land, and the Sun King can revoke those claims at any time. That's why he's desperate for the magistrate to sign off on a concession decree.
What else can you tell me about the Shadow Carja refugees?
Well, they don't call themselves Shadow Carja for one. At least, not anymore. They're some other brand of sun-crazed. But whatever side of the sun they're on, they're peaceful through and through. Don't seem to want for nothing except a place to live, pray, and just enough food to keep from starving.
So they're just camped outside by a trail, blocking entry to a wrecked Stormbird, waiting for... what, exactly?
Don't rightly know, but I'll tell you this. Should they ever wise up and salvage it, a Stormbird heart is worth a lot. And if they get there first, then by Ostrom law, it's theirs. Not that Tolan Cleanbrokers ever lost sleep over any law breaking.
I thought you'd be back in Freeheap.
Well, after the big battle at Meridian, I went back. But realized it was running smooth. Heard about the been scraping by every...
You could always...
And go back eat. Besides, someone's gotta be a...
Well, if I'm up that way, I'll
Much appreciated. They have it rough. Don't need Talon making...
This Talon guy might still be in Chainscrape. I could... have a word with him first.
Come to...
I was just...
First timer, huh? Well, aren't you? I got an extra sit. Sit! I'll give you some... All right, let's start off simple. The Tanakh like to say that Machine Strike is a game of pure strategy. We each get a set of pieces. Each piece represents a kind of machine, and each machine is worth a different number of victory points. And to win the game, you'll need to gain 7 victory points by destroying the opponent's machines. It can be tricky remembering the details of every machine, so we use these notes to keep track of them. You see that number on the top right corner? That there is how many victory points you'll get for destroying that machine. Notes also tell you how far a piece can move, how powerful their attacks are, the distance they can strike from, and of course... Okay, that's enough for now. Let's just play. I own the board, so since this is your first time, usually you get to choose which pieces to set. Pick up that machine piece to your right, and move it forward. And remember, each machine can only move a certain distance. Take a look at your notes. Easy enough, huh? Now, you get to move 2 machines each round, so go ahead and pick a second machine. Gotta move that machine forward. Perfect. There's not much else to do. Best end your turn so we can keep going. We still got a lot of ground to cover. End your turn. You have to end your turn there, Red. We're forging onwards. Let me move my pieces here. And we're back to you. This time, why don't you try with that machine on your right first. Now move the piece close. When performing an attack, you'll be testing your machine. A machine's combat power is a combination of the terrain your machine is and its own attack power. This board only has grassland terrain, which has no effect and your current. So in total, your machine's combat power equals 2 points. Since my machine isn't the one attacking, it has 0 points of attack power. And so right now, the difference in combat power between the two, this means your, did you get all that? Knew you were a smart one. Finish up. Not pulling any punches, huh? Now grab that second machine of yours. See how your machine can't move close enough to attack mine? You can make your machine sprint. Try it out. Downside to sprinting is that your machine, now some players like to, you're gonna have to overcharge that machine to land a hit on mine. Overcharge your machine. Just overcharge your machine and attack mine. That's about it for your turn. Now, I'll let you in on a neat, that machine of yours, the one, same as in the wilds. Machines have both armored points and weak points. You can see them marked on the pieces. Blue shows where their armor is thickest. Hit them there and you'll do some damage, but not a lot. Now, red shows the machine's weak points. Hit those and you'll deal a mighty... Here, let me show you. It's easy. Rotate your machine for me. Rotate that machine so it faces... Gotta rotate that machine. Now let that machine have it. Off the board she goes, and there's your first victory points. You don't have 7 of them yet, so let's keep going. Your machine attacked mine, but hasn't. Go ahead and move downwards towards my remaining piece. You're gonna have to move that machine down. You've already attacked a machine, but if you overcharge your machine, you can attack a second time. And by the look of your machine's health, let's keep this game going. Overcharge your machine. You gotta attack my machine first. Ain't that a thrill? Now, because we both get the victory points. Good news is, since you're the one attacking, you're gonna receive your victory points before, which means you can reach the coveted 7 victory. That's why sometimes losing a piece can be the... Now, you'll notice you didn't get quite up to 7, but you did destroy. That means that wasn't so hard, was it? Just remember to always check for the best terrain. You'd be surprised the advantage you... I know it saved my butt.
I'll try and remember that.
Oh, these are all my spare pieces. It's a small set to be, but you might even fancy they've got all, though they'll need the right material. Or, no, I've lost my bruja. No need to thank me. Now, if you feel like playing I could even teach you.
Thanks.
You know where to find me, Red.
my lady. You have found me.
You! I know you see me!
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm saying it's overkill.
It's a weapon! Kill.
Not if it blows the user's arm off! Oh, just stop talking. So, you...
Actually,
Could you just not?
I'm not.
I got it! Triple the powder. It'll blow a Strider sky high.
Maybe I am.
Then you are in the right place. How would you like to be the proud owner of the world's first,
Explosive, done in one, machine wrecking.
yet
Are you two from...
Nah, the Dad sent us in search of some unknown opportunity.
Sounds like you had other ideas.
Let's just say that opening isn't how I want to make my mark in this.
So she's your...
My apprentice and my was an incident.
Involving...
Ba-boom!
And Dad's precious homebrew. He shipped us out.
Huh. Tell me more about this weapon of...
Saw a scroll when I was a kid by some card. Had a scary drawing of a Tanakh war. Effective? Yes. Basic. But coming out here, me and I am on the brink of
Whereas I will perfect it.
I can use machine parts to enhance the user's throw, increase the project. Well, Boomer here is adamant that enhancing the project, namely with explosive tip.
Boomsticks.
Why not both?
That could work. I need the parts to make the first working model. Well, for starters, I'll need...
Charger horns.
Yeah, that. Just be sure to shoot, otherwise they break. But the real innovation, keep it to yourself.
There's a mean one east of here. Blow its...
Boomer! You get...
You have a deal.
Ah, finally!
I can override one of these chargers. I have to go in quiet, so I don't spook the herd.
Be welcome, Outlander.
Barren light. Last part of the Sundom before the Forbidden West. We'll leave this mount outside. A Karja horn. And that means the embassy's starting soon. Alright, I should find whoever's in charge here. First, I could resupply at my stash. Might be worth taking a look around, too. There's Errand. Looks like he's had a few.
You're in a sour mood?
Lighten up,
Oh,
Paif.
hi!
You've got a thick wall of stone between you and the Tanakh up there.
Are you in charge around here?
Apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, his second in command. So, what brings Aloy of the Nora to Barren Light?
I'm here for the embassy. I need it to happen so I can head west. And maybe now that Studious Wadis is here, we can finally get things underway.
Yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. But the embassy remains delayed. Commander Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tanakh...
All right, fine.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't. Normally, the gates are open for any who dare to venture out. Asaram salvagers, a few especially brazen Karja, but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy. Now we're open. What?
So what happens at these embassies?
Mostly trade and negotiation. In exchange, the Tanakh return this particular embassy, however, is a special case.
Special how?
The Tanakh are returning one of our own, a soldier by the name of Fish. The exchange has got everyone on edge. You never know. They're the tribe's elite warriors. Before every embassy, they arrive with a contingent of then, during the proceedings, and by negotiate, I mean stare down. Paif over here came face to face with them for the first time at the last embassy.
It was hot that day, sir.
It was indeed.
Where is this Commander Nozar, then? If he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him to open them for me.
I'll take you to him, but the commander isn't one to break protocol, especially when he's already...
We'll see about that.
This way.
There's a lot of activity going on around here.
The Tanakh tore down this place during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, and we still have a long way to go. The work stoppage and chain scrape nearly halted our rebuilding efforts. But I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
I was just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulvund was thrilled.
Missy!
Stand aside, soldier.
Sir?
Oh, hi!
There's the commander. Better brace yourself. And good luck.
Why the Sun King believes we can have peace with these barbarians.
How are we to hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even govern their own people?
What more can you expect from barbarians? Ah. Aloy, was it?
Yes. The one who cleared the valley for you? That Aloy.
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness until the Tanakh...
Yea, for as the first shall be...
Shut up. Why the delay?
The Tanakh are a tribe composed of 3 clans. How many banners do you see?
You're just gonna wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from, Nora. It's the Forbidden West. If you don't like it, run back to Meridian, file a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the third clan arrives and the Tanakh horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence to... You shall not!
Keep telling yourself that.
Someone approaching! On a machine!
Varl. Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate! That is a direct order!
Sorry, can't do it.
Sir, it's the Savior! I don't care if it's the devil between herself. The gate stays sealed until that horn blows!
I'm asking nicely.
I don't know what to do.
Hey, Varl.
Hi, Aaron. What's happening?
You know, the usual. Aloy wants something. People try to stand in her way. It's not gonna work.
Oh, that's it! Arrest her!
I'd like to see you try.
Supporting fire?
Yeah, I'm locked and loaded. Hey, Nozar! You stupid bastard. You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the savior of Meridian's face? What do you think Sun King Avad is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh? Let her through, boys. Saving the world.
Forget something back in Meridian?
Look, Varl.
It doesn't matter. Made it just in time. So this tribe that Murad told us about, the Tanakh, we need their permission to go west?
Yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
Just no more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least you have some backup.
I guess I do.
That is the line between East and West. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is no.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back. Now.
Hold! She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the Savage East. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away. A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Just Aloy.
I am unyielding Fashav. Once of the Karja High Command, last of the army of the setting sun. You'll have to forgive my comrades. Tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west, and I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs. And I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tenakth lands. A task so important, and it's just the two of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Hekarro knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to
Look! The Sky Clan's banner!
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Tenakth can stomach the idea of parley with the Karja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No! The other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
The Karja have opened the gates.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tenakth!
Regala. Chief Hekarro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Karja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Hekarro has betrayed us. The embassy is proof. And all of you marshals are his accomplices. For this, I condemn you to death.
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
Lancers, Form up!
They're riding machines.
Where'd they learn to do that?
Silence.
Vashav, come with us now, or not at all.
Archers! Light them up!
Get to cover!
Archers! Keep them back! Left flank to the Karja! Run them down!
They're not gonna make it.
Open the gates! Open the gates! Open the gates!
Kaja! Stand your ground!
Fire at will!
I don't have a shot!
What happened? Can you see?
It's just us now.
Hey! Calm down and fight fair!
Lancers! Take the center!
Get ready!
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge! Here they come!
They're onto us.
Hey, how's that armor? We gotta stop those riders! Take this ammo.
Let's get back! Now!
Machine gun, protect them!
They should have run.
Get that rider! Go in!
Acid's corroding his arm. Just you and me now, Bo.
We survived worse.
Pain's insane.
Aloy! Stop it! Take him out! You need ammo? Hang in there! For the sacred land! You're not gonna stop them! Get her down! Wipe them out! Get her!
Enough! You, Outlanders! I'll skin you both!
Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Granted.
You're next, girl.
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it. I can break through his shield if I damage it enough. Gotta get through that shield. His shield's regenerated.
Did you only come to tap my shield?
Shield's gone! He's vulnerable!
Your turn! Come down here and face me!
No! It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your life today. Comrades! Mark this day! Today you have decimated the Marshals! Slaughtered the Karja! So begins our war on Hikaru. Move out!
Get him to the camp. Now.
You gonna make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you? Guess I'm stuck with Aaron. For now.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
I got you.
Aloy. Seems like the Tenakth have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The Marshals weren't
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. What will you do now?
I have to head west. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tenakth territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. The Tenakth's true domain lies over the home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tenakth territory.
All that out there? That's no man's land. Though, obviously this Regala ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north, with all those machines they were riding.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would they—
I don't know. But it's worth—
While you're at it, there were a number of went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them.
I can keep an eye out.
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru.
It's hard to explain.
If you say so.
I need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck. And don't worry about your friends.
I appreciate it.
Sun watch over you, Aloy.
So, this is the Forbidden West. A whole new frontier to explore. The coordinates from the spires should lead to Silence and Hades. And just maybe, a backup of Gaia. It won't be easy out there. The Blight, the Storms, Regalla's machine riders. But I'll have to push through it all. Find a way to fix the world. Like Elizabeth would. The woman who led the ambush, Regalla, had a lot of machines under her command. There's only one other person who has that kind of knowledge. Silence. What's his angle? Why help to knock the rebels? For the next fight. Good spot to test the shield wing. Why going down when I can glide? Very strong color on this. I bet a cook can do something with this. Blight's taking over the land out here, too. things going on at that camp. I'll save the extra stock for later.
Gotta make all other armor look like rusted buckets of scrap. You really think you can do that?
Karoof, come on! You know me. Have I ever given you anything less than perfection?
If it isn't the savior of Meridian, and of my very own operation. Laren, say hello.
Counting on you, Aloy.
I might want to read that contract before going on the hunt. Stepping through this. and a pack of scrappers to carve up any salvage.
Somewhere else.
Weak against shock. Tonight, brothers. They're trying to corner those Oseram. There's a lot of ancient wrecks out here. Must have been a huge battle. The old ones. They gave everything they had to slow down the Pharaoh swarm. To buy Zero Dawn time.
If it isn't the hero of the...
Are you all Delver?
We've been working. I was hoping after that, seeing... Oh,
You could...
It's not like no man's land, but I didn't think I'd have to worry about their riding machines.
If you were headed back to Barren Light...
We ran across some ruins nearby. But the place is full of weird Can't get through this stuff. First thing tomorrow, though, should probably send a message to our crew down at
Jagged Deep?
It's a dig site by this big lake down. And that's my... Thanks for helping us out. Maybe I'll...
Oh, let's hope not. Pouch is full, but my pack has room. An old world ruin. I wonder what's inside. Okay, let's see what we can find around here. Red crystals growing on the wall. I don't think there's anything I can do about them. Well, without a way to get through those red crystals, there's not much I can do. I better move on for now. Gemstone. It's green like blaze, but it's hard and shiny. Wonder if merchants would be interested. This crate might be useful. Not sure how to get rid of this stuff. Looks like this door is locked. Maybe there's another way in. To my stash. Cauldrons could...
That's a lot of fancy gear you got there.